This is how I made plantain beer in 24 hours. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I always have an abundance of plantains from my harvest, and while that's a blessing, sometimes they ripen faster than I can eat them. So when they get too ripe and start to rot, my only option is to compost them. But recently, my mom encouraged me to try something different, a probiotic drink made by fermenting overripe plantain. It's something she's been preparing for a while now, especially with overripe plantains, and she says it's the best discovery ever. So she makes it with bananas and also plantains because she always has excess. So today I finally gave it a shot, and let me tell you, the result was absolutely delicious. The first step was to let the plantain ripen, really ripen, until they were almost soggy. Once they reached that stage, I washed and peeled them carefully. For this recipe, you're going to need sea salt. And make sure that your plantain is clean and washed, if possible, wash with salt, so that you don't end up fermenting harmful bacteria. So I've chopped my plantain into pieces. Next, I grabbed a clean glass jar and added the chopped plantain pieces inside. To kickstart the fermentation, I sprinkled in a bit of sea salt. This helps to create the right environment for good bacteria to thrive. Then I filled the jar with clean drinking water, making sure the plantains were fully submerged. Instead of sealing the jar tightly, I covered it with a breathable lid. This allows gases from the fermentation to escape while keeping contaminants out. I let the mixture sit overnight, and by the next morning, magic had happened. The liquid had turned slightly cloudy with tiny bubbles forming signs of active fermentation. And all this happened under 24 hours. With just soaking ripe plantain, sea salt in water. It doesn't have to stay for 24 hours, it could stay more than that. Just know that the level of alcohol will increase the longer it stays. And the good part is, after taking out all of the liquid, because I obviously drank everything, you can always top up with water and still cover with a breathable lid. Let me show you what inside looks like. When I tasted it, I was pleasantly surprised. It had a sweet and sour flavor, slightly fizzy and incredibly refreshing. But the best part, it's packed with prebiotics which support gut health and digestion. Drinking this plantain beer, I felt like I was giving my body a natural boost. It's a simple way to turn overripe plantain, overripe fruit, not just plantain but any fruit, into something nutritious instead of letting it go to waste. So the next time you have overripe plantains, don't toss them, ferment them. You just might discover your new favorite probiotic drink. So would you try this plantain beer? Let me know in the comment section. If you watched my previous video, you'd see where I also fermented pineapple peels. The pineapple that I harvested from my garden, I fermented it with the same sea salt and clean water, and the next day I got this really delicious and refreshing drink. Alright, that's all for now, and the rest of the video, I just want to show you my dry season lettuce that I harvested today. Enjoy watching, and if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. I will be answering all your questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. But before you go, make sure you watch this video till the end. Bye. I think I planted seeds together. Okay, so I want to know why this plant is completely almost gone. I want to know why this plant didn't survive any pest invasion. But beside it, where I have the arugula, I have nothing eating it. And down here I have planted cucumber. Okay, and the cucumber has a little bit of just some pest around it. But you see this arugula? Nothing has happened to it. Nothing has happened to it. It is, I've just been harvesting, it keeps multiplying, it keeps growing. Oh my god. It keeps growing, it's so big.